Well, yeah. We're going to roll into our inspirational
Okay.
segment now where we ask you your personal inspirational Mount Rushmore.
Oh my gosh,
Your
I wasn't
top
ready for
4
this one.
people who inspire you. It couldn't be personal connections. It can be celebrities. It can be
Designers.
Celebrity designers.
Top 4
Yeah.
people who inspire me. From a design perspective, there's a designer based out of Israel, and her name's Galia Lahav. I mentioned her earlier. I love her work. I just think it's high fashion, it's beautiful, it's intricate, and I love the details that she puts into her collection. Very high quality fabrics, exquisite details. So from a design standpoint, I would say
Gotta go with her.
she's like right up there at the top for me. I have to say I do draw my inspiration from God. I give him credit for the creativity. I give him credit for the talent that comes through these fingers. I feel like without
Absolutely. Yeah.
that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So that's the top one for sure, on guiding me and making business decisions and picking me up when I fail. My husband is the biggest supporter. Without him,
Great answer.
honestly, it's not easy to build a business, and you don't always bring home a paycheck. So to have someone in my corner who's there supporting me, not only financially, but also supporting me as my cheerleader, encouraging me to try things, not judging me when I fail, supporting me to take risks, and then just being my sounding board when I need some help with decision making. I do consider myself a feminist, so it's hard for me to say that because I believe I could have done this whether I had my husband in my life or not. But it has definitely made it tremendously easier to have that support at home and not to have to struggle maybe quite as hard as I would have had to do if it was on my own.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's 3.
That's 3. You need
That's
one
3,
more.
one more.
More.
Which also, just to, reaffirm your answers, Kelly had the same answer with his spouse too. So
Oh, good.
You're on the
good.
right
I
track.
love it.
Yes.
I will say the 4th person I would say is a big source of inspiration for me from a design perspective is my designer that I've hired. I hired her right out of college and hired her as a design assistant, promoted her to assistant designer, and I've recently given her the full untitled designer because she doesn't need me anymore. But what her and I can create together is so much better than what I would create by myself. The 2 of us just are able to mesh our strengths, and that collection that we took to New York was the perfect example of that. It's the first collection where we each had the same amount of input into every single piece. Whereas previous collections, she'd be more strong on a couple of them. I'd be more strong on a couple. She'd finish some start to finish. I'd finish some start to finish. But this one was just so cohesive because we brought the 2 of our strengths together and just created something incredible with it. And that I love that collaboration. I think that's also why I like working with brides and bringing their ideas to life too, because it's not just me coming up with something. It's being able to pull out creativity in other people and then build on that. It's what I loved about the wearable sculpture collection that I did with Christopher Gulick. Being able to take his vision and his ideas and problem solve into how to make this happen. So that might be unusual for a designer. A lot of times you'll hear designers where they really want to make what's in their head. And I have those moments, but my real sense of fulfillment is from those collaborations and helping other people realize their dreams.
Yeah. Dreaming we created.
Yes.
It's awesome. Yeah. Great Mount Rushmore.
Okay,
That was
phew,
a
I
good
wasn't prepared
one.
for that one. So I guess that maybe spontaneous is best. That's probably why you guys do that.
Yeah. No, we haven't sent it to anyone. I don't know if that's something we should do so people can get
No, I like
I think it's good
spontaneity of
spontaneity.
it.
I think